Good morning. Did I catch you at a bad time?
No, not at all. Although if anybody says anything, you didn't see the peanut butter.
Oh, another diet.
Mm-hmm. No, actually, this is the same one. I'm just trying to find a version that works. Say, have you had breakfast yet?
Yeah, I have, thanks.
Well, then, you won't mind if I just go ahead with mine?
No. Mom, I can't get in touch with him. I leave message after message at the hospital, and he doesn't return them. At the clinic, he always seems to be with a patient, and he doesn't return my calls. I mean, what am I supposed to do?
He came by to see me yesterday.
Well, how is he? Where is he? Did he mention me at all?
Well, he's feeling as well as can be expected, I guess. I really don't know where he's staying, and, yeah, he mentioned you.
What did he say?
He doesn't feel that he's ready to talk to you yet, and he doesn't think that you're ready to talk to him either.
That isn't true. Mom, you've got to help me. Now, he's got to see that I'm trying to make things right, that I'm trying to make up for the mistakes that I've made.
I'm afraid, honey, you're going to have to do that on your own. I can't help change what you've made him believe for months.
I was wondering where you were.
I was wondering if you were ever gonna wake up.
Don't start that stuff, Paula. Just toss me the robe.
Oh, you getting modest on me?
Just shut up and toss me the robe. This thing
You
stinks.
sure it's the robe?
You're pretty funny today, aren't you, honey? What's wrong? You unhappy in your work?
Oh, who could be unhappy? I'm only turning about twice as many tricks for you as I usually do, and I'm seeing even less of the money.
But, baby, you're not thinking about the fringe benefits of being around Lansing,
Come on,
honey.
don't! That hurts!
Look, Paula, if you think for 1 second I'm gonna buy this little sick act of yours, you're crazy.
It's not an act. My side really hurts, Lance, and I've thrown up twice this morning.
It does? That's good, because in about 3 hours, you better recover. That's when the next John shows up.
I need to see a doctor.
Yeah, you do? No, you don't. You need to be bringing in bucks for me. About 2,000 to be exact. Once you get that, you can see whatever doctor you want to see. It's just like Grandma used to make. Ain't that the way the song goes? Huh? You know what my grandmother was? She's a fry cook in prison. That makes it about right, don't it? I know how Miriam felt.
Who's that?
That's none of your business. Look, I don't want any more complaining out of you. You understand? Listen to me! I'm just as much a prisoner here as you are. The harder you work, the faster I get out of here.
Please, Mom, don't say you can't help.
And if I said I would, and we went to him, how would that look?
I don't care how it would look. At least I'd be able to talk to him.
Would you? I'd say that that would defeat your very purpose. He needs to see you reaching out alone. He needs to hear the truth from you without thinking that it came from somebody else. Or aren't you ready to face the truth?
I faced the truth. I know this is Ben's child.
Is it, Lori? Are you sure?
Well, been foolish all this time to have thought anything else.
You don't sound very convincing. How's it going to sound to Ben?
I don't know.
Lori, think how he feels. He knows you're carrying his baby, but you're rejecting it as somebody else's.
Well, I'm afraid, Mom, I'm afraid.
Are your fears more important than the truth? Lori, your husband's a doctor. He risked his life to save you. He wouldn't lie to you.
Lord, forgive me. Forgive me for giving in to my depression and self-pity. Forgive me for believing that my fears were more important than the truth. I'm sorry, Mama. I'm sorry that I've hurt you, Ben. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Come on, hurry up. What were you doing in there? You teaching the roaches how to swim or something?
I got sick again. Oh, I think I got a temperature, too.
I know, you're such a hot little
Oh,
thing.
come on, will you knock it off?
Hey, I know what's wrong with you. You're gonna have a little baby, aren't you? Want me to get a little hot water for
I
you?
want you to let me see a doctor.
I don't know no doctor. The only doctors I know learned it in the mail. And maybe that's a good idea, Paula, since you probably got this illness off of the television.
I am not faking. You want to go in the bathroom with me next time so I can prove it to you?
All right, eat. That'll make you feel better.
You are so dumb.
Hey, don't you do that to me, Paula.
I'm not doing anything to you, Lance. If you would just forget the stupid revenge against Russ, none of this would make any difference anyway.
No, that's my business. That's nothing to do with you.
Oh, it is my business, too. Because I'm your meal ticket until you get it out of your system. Let me tell you something. Johns don't like it when Trix gets sick. So unless you're planning on shooting Russ today and splitting with the money we got, you better get me to a doctor.
You know, I don't recognize this thing. Wasn't there a blue Chinese number in this room before?
That's the rug.
It is? Mm-hmm. No, it isn't. Carla, that's not...
Trust me. Come here, you.
Doesn't look like I have much choice, does it?
Give me a kiss.
If I kiss you, does that mean that you're gonna let me go and leave me alone?
Yep.
There.
You don't know how that's inspired me.
Well, I gotta tell you something. Going almost $100,000 into debt has a way of just kind of killing off my romantic feelings.
Funny, it has just the opposite effect on me.
Everything has an effect on you, lady. Ouch.
Besides, it'll cost us close to $300,000 when we're through paying for it.
Oh, boy, the American dream, owning your own house.
Oh, come on. Look at it as an investment. Look at the tax cut we'll get in the spring.
Yeah, well, you look at the mortgage payments that we'll have for the rest of our lives,
Oh,
too.
come on now. Don't let that affect the way you bid.
I'm not. You know, I want the house as bad as you do. But don't forget about our little limit.
Well, doesn't look like we have any competition.
But if we do, remember.
Well, 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 if it isn't the Redlands. You all set to make me a wealthy lady?
Well, Nancy, I thought the exterminator was here yesterday. And, while in a little bit you might have a certain amount of wealth, you'll certainly never be a lady.
Don't you ever get tired of having yourself around, Harold?
Nancy, is there some particular reason why you felt it necessary to be here today?
Being co-owner of this house is all the reason I need, so lay off, okay? Did you notice anything? On me?
You're engaged.
No, don't be ridiculous. No. Tab Baron plea bargained or something or other, and so the police gave me my jewelry back.
Well, tell me something, Nancy. All this jewelry of yours, that'd be worth what? Somewhere around $5,000 or something?
Oh, something like that at least.
Yeah, well, let me see now. If we divide 5,000, 27. Yeah, Charles paid you About $27 a day for your services. I guess he got off cheap. On the other hand, he should have.
Oh, Mr. Webster.
Davidson.
Hi. This is the auctioneer, Mr. Lowenthal.
Jerry, we've worked together before.
Morning, Harold. I have some documents I need you to sign before we get started.
Fine. Why don't we go on into the dining room where we can sit down? Excuse us?
Sure, of course. Well, good morning.
Yes, isn't it?
It was good of you to put everything back where it was.
You're lucky that you got it all back.
No, Nancy, you are.
Look at them. They're like vultures.
Scott, it is beautiful.
I told you. And in just a few minutes, it's going to be ours.
Yes, it is a lovely house, isn't it? And I can't think of a nicer couple to live here. Listen, let me show you the view out the back. It's just gorgeous.
I can't believe she's doing this.
Just calm down, baby.
I know she's gonna have them overbidding. I just know it.
Faith, Carla.
Look, I tell you what, I'll go over there and see what I can find out.
You're right. It's just perfect for children. In fact, I grew up here myself. Of course, that was just a few short years ago.
How do you do there? My name is Gene Redland.
Scott Tuttle. My wife, Debbie.
Hi. The two of you here to bid on the house, huh?
They sure are. And they are so excited about it, too. Guess what Scott does for a living?
Well, I couldn't guess, Nancy.
He's a doctor. Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah, that's wonderful.
Ear, nose, and throat. If you ever have a problem, just give me a call.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody, we're about ready to start, so let's listen up.
Carla doesn't look too good.
Now, Mr. Longenthal here has an announcement he wants to read first, and then we'll be ready for the bidding.
We waited so long, Gene. We've got to get it.
Yeah, but
Hear ye, hear ye. On this day of April 1983, the property known as 48 Davenport Road in the city of Kingsley, further known as Lot 97 Ravenswood, Section 3, is open for public auction by order of the Honorable Robert Caulfield of the Circuit Court of the city of Kingsley. Said property has been valued at $85,000. Bidding will start there. That's your cue, folks.
Yeah, go ahead.
$85,000.
I have a bid for $85,000. Do I hear 87?
87.
87. Do I hear 89?
No, but $88,000.
Isn't this exciting?
88,000. Do I hear 89?
Come on, it's a steal.
I don't know.
88 once?
What's the matter? You like the place.
88 twice?
89.
$89,000.
That's the spirit?
Do I hear 90,000?
Oh, Gene.
We agreed on a limit, baby.
$89,000 once? 89,000 twice? 89,000.
$90,000.
The bid is now $90,000. Do I have an offer of 91,000?
No, I'm sorry. I shouldn't even have bid the 89.
Well, what do you mean? You're a doctor. You guys have got money coming out of your ears.
Excuse me.
Well, how do you like that?
There being no more bids, $19,000 once, twice, sold to Mr. and Mrs. Redland.
Yes! It's ours!
Hey, hang on to the neck there, lady. I got to use that for a few more years. The bank will give us all the money we need.
They will. They will.
Better get used to macaroni and cheese, because that's all we can afford for a while.
Oh, now listen, I think that I can manage to whip up a meat dish every now and then.
You're on.
Congratulations. I know this is what you really wanted.
Oh, thanks, Harold, for all of your help. Oh.
Just think, I'm $45,000 richer. What a wonderful feeling.
Don't get too comfortable with that, Nancy. Uncle Sam's gonna have his share in taxes, you know. And don't you worry. I'll be sure to let the IRS know myself. Jerry, come here.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much.
All right. Okay. All right, honey, this is where Lance gets off.
What? Lance, you gotta come in with me.
No way, baby. I'm already taking a big enough risk just being here.
Well, where are you gonna be?
I'll be across the street in the alley waiting for you, okay? You make it real quick, you hear?
Good morning. Well, honey, you look a little pale. Aren't you feeling all right this morning?
No, not at all.
Oh, well, you come right on over here and have a seat now, sweetheart. Come on. Easy now. Easy. You just sit right down there. Ben, over here, quick.
What is it? Tell me where it hurts.
Right here.
Here? Sorry. I'm sorry. Have you been vomiting?
All morning.
Yeah, you're burning up. Listen, I'm not even going to bother taking your temperature. You're going right to the hospital.
Is it appendicitis, doctor?
If it isn't, I'll return my diploma.
Am I gonna die?
No, you're not going to die, but you do need immediate surgery.
An operation? Can't you just give me some medicine to make the pain go away?
No, I'm afraid it's not that easy, but don't worry. There's nothing to it.
I only came here because it was free.
Well, don't worry about that either. Still, call OR over at Kingsley.
Okay.
I want this put on the emergency surgery list immediately. Honey, what's your name?
Paula James.
How old are you?
I'm 18.
Listen, look, we're trying to help you. Now, you're going to have to play straight with us. How old are you?
I'm 16.
Okay, where are your parents?
They're dead.
Paula.
They are. Look, if you're gonna get
All right, all right. Lucille, you better contact Mrs. Schultz and admit it. This girl needs immediate attention. I don't want any hassles because she's a minor and because she doesn't have anyone to sign her permissions. Just work it out the best way you can.
Shall I call an ambulance?
No, I'm going to take her in my car. It'll be faster.
Oh.
Easy. My car's right up front. Easy. Just tell Dave what happened, and I'll be back as soon as I can. It's all right.
Oh, God, go with you, child.
Ione, what's the operating room extension?
2249.
49, thank you.
You keep taking that medication, everything will be fine, okay, honey? Good. Did I just hear Ben leave?
It's a young girl with appendicitis. She needs immediate surgery.
Oh, well, I didn't eat lunch anyway.
Oh, I'm sure he'll hurry back.
Who do we have next?
Mr. Lopez.
Well, okay, I'll take Mr. Lopez now and then Mrs. Thompson. All right?
Would you go in room 2, Mr. Lopez?
All right, this way. Well, how's that medication working that I gave you? Okay?
Thank you. Well, so much for OR. Now my fight with old stick-to-the-book Schultz and admitting.
Oh, if you think she's going to give you any trouble, why don't you try Terry Davidson? She can help you out.
Good idea.
Excuse me. Can you tell me how much longer it's going to be?
Oh, you're going to be next, dear.
Good.
Aren't you feeling all right?
I'm fine. It's just a little gas, that's all.
Oh, it's hard to believe, isn't it?
Yep.
Little Carla Johnson's come a long way from 68th Street.
First payment we missed, little Carla Johnson's gonna be right back there, too.
Yeah, you worry too much.
No, I know. That's part of my charm, though. Why don't you give me a kiss?
I thought you were fresh out of romance.
Well, I was.
Yeah? So what happened?
I just thought this house would, kind of help improve our love life a little bit.
Well, I was wondering how could you improve on something that's already perfect?
Well, I just don't see nothing wrong with trying, lady.
Well, I certainly can't accuse him of avoiding me this time.
Oh, Ben wouldn't do a thing like that, honey.
You don't have to pretend, Ione. I mean, it's no secret what Ben and I have been going through. But I really want to make things right again, and well, that's what this visit was supposed to be all about.
Oh, Lori, honey, don't give up, sweetheart.
Wow, look who's here.
Hi, Dave.
You just missed him.
Yes, I was told. So, is he going to be able to help out on the surgery?
Well, he'll assist. Yeah, maybe.
Maybe?
Well, his hand the way it is and all.
Yeah, I see. So, in other words, him taking the girl to the hospital was about the best he could do for her. But knowing Ben, he'll stand there watching the operation, torturing himself.
Laurie, Ben is a good surgeon. Any doctor would love to have his knowledge.
Well, Doctor, that's not quite the same thing, though, is it?
Mrs. Thompson?
Help me.
Is it the baby?
I don't know. I've been having pains all morning. They seem to be the worst.
Here, now, come on, let's put up your legs here. Come on. There There we go.
What's happening to me?
You're having
Am I
contractions.
losing the baby?
No, dear, they're contractions. You relax now. Lucy, get my back, number one. Just breathe easy. Breathe through your mouth.
She is losing it. Oh, God, help her.
It hurts.
Of course it hurts, but you're not listening to me. Come on. I want you to look at me. Concentrate. Look at me. Don't fight against the pain and it won't hurt so bad.
I can't.
Yes, you can.
I can't.
Yes, you can. Look at me. Look at me. I want you to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Come on. Slow. Slow. That's a good girl.
That's it. That's
Good
it.
for you.
Good. The contraction's over now. Let's get her into number one. Mrs. Thompson, we're just going to move you into the other room so you'll be a little more comfortable, all right? Okay, come on now. That's the girl.
Now, don't you worry, Laurie. Dr. Phillips is going to take real good care of her.
That could be me, Ione. Dr. Galvin warned me. I could lose my baby.